Hey guys and gals, it's Jim here, and I wanted to do this quick video on the. I started work on the USS Grissom, the 350th scale Grissom from round two. Um, I'm not going to be doing a whole build series step by step or that with a bunch of videos. I just wanted to do this quick video to go over a couple tips for you guys that are building it and stuff like that, and show a little bit of what I did. That's not included. Like I said, I bought the Aztec Dummy paint mask. Using paint masks for the first time. I usually do all my own masking and all that, but there's certain things that paint masks don't include, so you're going to be on your own. But anyway, I got all my parts primered with my gray primer that I use, the Rust-Oleum gray. It's a nice shade of gray. It's not too dark. It's not too light. It's just right, and all that. And so far, what I've been doing, I got the two halves of the bottom pylon glued together. Got the seam sanded down. The top of it I just popped in there so I don't get no paint in the seams and all that. I'm painting it all like as if it's one unit. So, well, anyway, basically what I got done so far is I got those side panels done, and I used I had some testers. It's called graphite gray metallic, and it's a little darker than a gunmetal would be, but it's very similar, and it's a real nice dark shade, but it's got that grayish steel look to it. So I did that both sides of that first thing. Then I masked everything off, and what I did was this front piece here. There's no mask, no paint mask for that, so you're on your own pretty much. You want to kind of do sort of Aztecing, a stripe pattern and all that, and that's the way it came out and stuff. I thought it looked pretty good. Basically, I got that idea. There's another mask company out there called Mask Designs, and basically theirs came with masks for that part of the model. And this is just a picture I got on my tablet. I basically used this diagram here and all that. They show step by step how to mask everything off with their paint masks, which Aztec Dummy doesn't include masks for this. So what I did, I enlarged the picture on my tablet, did a screen capture, then I enlarged it to the same size as the kit, and printed it out so I had something to go by for measurements and stuff. But that's basically what I tried to replicate there and everything. Mine's a little bit darker, but then too, that's in real bright lighting, so it's going to look different. And basically what I used was the folk art gunmetal gray metallic, and I just mixed up a batch, thinned it out, put it in the airbrush, and I sprayed on some light mist coats. Then I let that dry, masked over all that, and did some medium shots and stuff. You can see the different color tones there. And then I did oversprayed all that after I masked off everything else, and did till it came up to the color of the actual paint. So that's like three different layers of masking tape that I did over each other to get that effect and everything. I'm not sure if I want to put some longer stripes going the opposite way, here and there, kind of break it up a little bit. I kind of like the way this came out, and I'm afraid if I try to do anything more to it, what looks good, you might start making it look lousy and stuff. So I sprayed over it with a couple of coats of semi-gloss and let it dry. And now before I do the top, I'm going to mask everything off and do the gray base coat and everything, because there's some paint masks that cover over this aluminum. Now the funny thing about this aluminum is same thing. I got this, the top of the saucer part, that's completely done. When I sprayed over this with clear, it dulled down the aluminum where it's not glossy. And this here, when I sprayed over the aluminum with my first coat of the light coat of the gunmetal, it turned the aluminum almost like a gray color, like a medium gray. It didn't have that aluminum look to it anymore. So I don't know why it did that. It's the same aluminum paint I used on here and also the bottom dome, but it changed the color of the aluminum. So I had to go back in. That's why you see the lighter areas. That's actually a real light mist coat of the gunmetal over the what was supposed to be aluminum look. So but anyway, I'm happy with the way that's looking and everything, and it kind of gives you two different appearances from the side and when you flip it over and stuff. So um, the other thing I noticed, I don't mention names or knock people. I noticed I build one of these on YouTube, and this is very thin plastic, and there's going to be a lot of light in this top saucer part. So what you want to do, you want to make sure you light block this from the outside. You can't do it normally like what we do from the inside with the flat black and then the white. These windows are so small, you'll end up clogging them with paint, and it's going to be a real pain. I mean, you're lucky if it's the smaller ones, you can get a straight pin through them to clear them of paint. Um, but I saw one of these finished on YouTube, and all the panel lines, the light was shining through. You don't want that, you want that to be all light black. So I give it a light coat of flat black entirely over the outer side of this. Then I did my gray primer, and then I started going to my colors, and I make sure that there's no light bleed. I got a couple areas along the edges of this gray and white, and what I'll do is I'll go in there and do like I did on my bottom one. Also, the one I saw on YouTube, the bottom dome, the light was shining through there completely like a big old white light. Instead of just the windows being lit, the whole dome was lit up. So what I did, wherever I had light bleed coming through the bottom, I went in there with my flat black paint and just hand brushed it and everything, and it took care not to get anything in the windows, and that took care of whatever light I had shining through the plastic. And I'll do the same thing on here. I'll go around this inner edge and give it a hand brushing with some flat black paint and stuff to block all the light from shining through there and stuff. So um, again, before I did this pattern on the front of the hull, I practiced on it. What I wanted it to look like on my on a piece of sheet styrene and stuff I got laying around in that. So that's that. Like I says, we've been so hot here where I live in Illinois that the humidity, if you don't paint the first couple hours of the morning before it starts, the sun gets overhead about 9-10 o'clock, it's no sense painting the rest of the day because the paint just doesn't dry properly and stuff. But anyway, on these two parts, I noticed also the other mask company, the mask designs, they include with their mask sets the clear transfer paper. Like when you buy a vinyl cut sticker or something, it comes with a sheet of clear over it, so that way you peel that off, you put your sticker down, burnish it down, then you pull a clear sheet off of it, and your mask is in place nice and nice and secure and stuff. Well, Aztec Dummy doesn't do nothing like that, so I thought that was a good idea, because on these two parts of the main body, there's some pretty big masks that cover the whole area, and there's a lot of little fine lines of the mask when you take out the in-between pieces that the vinyl, if you don't get it down just right, it's going to be crooked and stuff like this. So I went to Walmart and I picked up this, it's Cricut stuff, it's the clear transfer tape. And just cut it to fit over your mask, burnish it down to your mask, then you can get your mask down nice and straight without any kind of crooked or out of place or anything like that. So yeah, I picked up that. I thought that was a real good idea, just a suggestion. It'll make laying down those real large masks that fit around. It's hard to see the masks on the sheet because I don't have nothing pull out all the detail little boxes that don't get put down on the model. But it's a big mask, and there's a lot of little fine parts of the mask, little lines that are cut into it and stuff that being the vinyl got a little tendency to move around, shift, stretch a little bit on you. In order to get it just right, you want to go with something like that, and you'll have better luck getting it down nice and straight and in position just right. So, but anyway, like I said, yeah, I just want to do this little quick video. I'm working on this a little bit here and there. Um, I'm not, like I said, I'm not planning on doing a whole build series on this. I just wanted to show you what I got a little bit done so far. Like I said, you know, there's you can do this however you want. If you don't want to paint it with a pattern on there, you don't have to, but it looks more realistic this way. But that's not included with the mask set or anything like that. That's just masking tape off, and you know, several different application of masking tape, one over the other for the different shades and all that. And basically, it's just you know, giving it light mist coats, and then the next one you give a couple more coats to get it a little darker, and then the last one you give it a couple more coats to get it darker yet and everything. So that's how I went about that. Anyway, that's gonna do it for now. So I'm still working on my diorama base here, the Mod Podge that I'm using for the waterfall effect and everything. With the humidity, even with the air going in the house, you still got that dampness. That doesn't even want to dry properly. So while I'm waiting for one thing to dry and cure up, I'm working on other stuff in between. So for now, that's gonna do it. So I want to thank all my subscribers. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for all the great comments you guys been leaving me. Any questions? I hope I've answered them for you guys and all that all that. So everybody stay cool out there and all that. Finally, gas prices have been going down here and there a little by little each week. So that's one good sign and all that. So, but that's going to do it for now. I just want to give this little short update. I'll let you guys know what's going on with me and all that. So, till the next time, everybody stay safe out there. Take care. Have a great rest of the weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.